But let's move on and take a look at the landscape in the UK then. And Rishi Sunak walked away from 10 Downing Street for the last time as he lost the elections by a landslide to Labour Party's leader Keir Starmer. The House of Commons saw a thumping majority from the Labour Party, whose leader promised an era of change. But will the PM-elect and his party be able to get the message of Britons? And will the UK be able to come out of political trauma then? We also caught up with Nicholas Nugent, former BBC editor, as well as Manoj Joshi, distinguished fellow ORF, to decode just that and the fate of UK post this change of guard. Listen to what they had to say as well.
Keir Starmer was trying to make the point that doctrine is no longer in the way. Indeed, he seems to be selling the party as a pro-business party, which is a big turn-up for the books because traditionally the Labour Party has been socialist-leaning and welfare state-supporting. But now they say we can't really put right many of the country's problems to do with the welfare state, the health service and such forth, unless we first get growth, unless we first back enterprise. And that's the sort of line you would expect to hear from the Tory party, the Conservative Party. But they failed to do that. I mean, our growth rate here is abysmal. So we're really not doing very well. And that lies behind the result of the voting. There's a widespread discontent with the state of the country's economy. And indeed, the fact that quite a lot of people live not far above the breadline and the state has had to help them out. So, you know, in a way you expect a socialist or left-leaning government to rise to that challenge. Well, they're doing so. They're going to rise to that challenge.
Well, I think, the center of everything is reviving Britain's economic growth. Unless that growth gets going, Britain is not going anywhere. Because of Brexit, London as a financial center is suffering. Investment in the industrial areas, Birmingham, Manchester, is a problem. They had to recently, under the Tory government, cancel the railway line. They were the fast high-speed railway line they were making to the north to revive things. So the thing is, reviving economic growth is the most important. The second is rebuilding trust with the people. And I think there, Keir Starmer also referred to the problems of the National Health Service. The National Health Service is quite broken and it's having a lot of problems. And this is one of the things which affects every person in Britain. So rebuilding trust in the government, that the government is not just involved in kind of showmanship and doing something substantive.
All right, then there you have it. So that was a word coming in from the experts about that. But let's...
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.